Welcome to another episode of the Love and Reality Podcast. I am your host, Ricky Valero. On today's episode, my coverage begins for Too Hot to Handle Season 5. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys each week, I'm going to break down episodes 1 and 2 today. Episodes 3 and 4 will drop on Tuesday. And then, of course, episodes 5 and 6 next Saturday. And then 7 and 8 the following Tuesday, etc., etc. My coverage of Temptation Island will continue throughout this. So you will get about 2, maybe 3 episodes a week from me right now throughout the journey of Too Hot to Handle. Very, very excited about that. It's reality TV time. I love it. I love it a lot. And I hope you guys join me for the ride. Thank you guys for listening to the show each and every week. If you could do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, whether that's on YouTube or whether that's on your favorite podcast platform. If there's anywhere for you to leave me 5 stars or whatever, please do me that solid as well. But what I do when I watch these shows, as I said, I'm going to break down episodes 1 and 2. When I watch these shows, I keep running notes, and these running notes are things that run through my head as these individuals are doing it. So we're going to recap episodes 1 of 2 of Too Hot to Handle Season 5. Excited to talk about this because there's a lot that goes down in episode 1 and 2 that make me laugh. All right, so we get an introduction to each of the characters, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you their names that we know so far. Here we go. So we have Alex from London. He's 28 years old. Christine from Texas, 26. Courtney, 25, from Texas as well. Dre from Atlanta. Elise from Switzerland. Hannah from Los Angeles. Hunter from Arizona. Isaac from New Jersey. Lewis from England. And Megan from England as well. Of course, periodically through the season, we'll get new cast members dropped in and out of the show as individuals are not following Lana's rules, of course. So, that being said, the show kicks off with the cast thinking that they're on this brand new reality show called Love Overboard. So we start to meet and mix and mingle with our couples here, or with our singles. We have Hannah from LA, who I'm not trying to be that guy so far. I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover, but she was kind of annoying to start off with. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, Hunter. He entered the picture with these stupid fish flopping shoes, sandals, whatever you want to call them. They're the ugliest things I've ever seen. And he has a stupid line for what? Oh my God, I don't know. I'm like I said, already getting a little annoyed by some of the characters that we're being introduced to. We're on episode 1, and I'm already annoyed by some of the characters. I know, but I promise you, it does get better because some of these characters I have grown to love in each episode that I've watched. All right. What happens on the boat stays on the boat. Are we surprised? But somebody said that. Honestly, when you look at these cast of characters, it's funny to me because it's how do you get cast on Too Hot to Handle? Look great in a bikini and the tiniest of bikinis, and have be tall and have a 6-pack. That's the requirements of being on this show. Nothing else, and maybe nothing between your ears. But Dre and Alex said he was going to. If he was going to be an animal, he would be a giraffe because they are sexy and have a long neck. My relationship with Alex is an interesting one throughout this entire show. Let me just say that. Christine is, she's saying she's feeling free. She is 6'1". My goodness, I could not believe, she's tall, and I love her hair, and she's probably, look, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, she's probably the best looking girl of the bunch. She's there. Lewis asked what's her type, and then of course she said, you, and that he could ride the ride. My boy Lewis, out the gate. I'm telling you guys, Lewis. Isaac's mom's called in the middle of the interview. Seemed a little planned, but it is what it is. Hunter is smitten by Elise, who is a ski instructor. Captain Blower, who is our host of the show, announces that that it's Love Overboard, and they're about to set sail on the show. There's only 5 double beds on the ship, so they got to sleep with someone. Elise said she is spoiled for choice. I love whenever we have people from other countries that say things that make absolutely no sense to me, but you understand what they're saying, but it just sounds like spoiled for choice. I got a plethora of options. You know what I mean? Same thing, right? She likes Hunter. She likes Alex, who both have said the same about her. Christine said that she is here for Dick, and Lewis will be in her bed. Look, I'm just be honest with you, Christine. She's just very blunt on this entire show, and she gets what she wants. Ali says flirting with says Alex flirting is terrible, but she's intrigued by him. I don't help a brother out here. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in between those ears, I promise. All right. That being said, Megan suggests Lewis stay with him tonight, and he agrees to do so. She does a little kissing, just a little flirting, just batting the eyes. And Lewis is like, I'll do it. Stay with me tonight. And then, however, after Megan leaves, Kristen, I'm going to get her name right one of these times. Christine walks up and decides to stake her claim on him as well. She thinks he's playing hard to get, so she just suggests that he puts sunscreen on her. Then he does. And then, of course, he agrees that she can sleep in his bed tonight as well. Lewis, what are we doing, my guy? 2 for 2 now. There's 5 girls on the ship so far. 2 of them Lewis said is going to sleep with tonight. All right, Courtney is telling Isaac about her bedroom fantasies. Isaac is very excited about that. Hunter finds out that Alex didn't kiss Elise, so he's going to make his move. He butters her up, says she is his number 1. He asks her to stay with him tonight, and she says yes. Then, of course, Hunter says, America 1, England 0. It is by far the funniest thing Hunter says on this entire show. Isaac called a flamingo a big red bird, and he is now officially dead to me. I just want to throw that out there. Look, Isaac, I like you. I think you're a good character on the show, but you called a flamingo a big red bird, and that's a personal attack on somebody who loves flamingos. So now you are, in fact, dead to me. Hannah's now going after Lewis to get him in bed. Yeah, you heard that. So many, 5 guys on the ship. There's 5 guys on this ship. 3 women went after 1 guy. Lewis is the talk of the town, and he is enjoying every moment of it, as he should, as he should. She said she's going to pursue him to be in her bed, and then plants a kiss on my guy. And the third person that Lewis has said yes to about sleeping in the bed with him tonight. You heard me. 3 for 3. Hannah, Christine, and then, of course, who was the last one? All right. Who was the other one? Megan. So Megan, Christine, and Hannah all have said they want to be in bed with Lewis, and Lewis has said yes to each of them. 1 hour to go. The singles have landed on the island where their host is about to give the big reveal. The girls are putting it on each other, dancing, kissing, and then boom. Hello, Lana. Big fireworks go off. When I tell you, in my 5 seasons of watching the show, there is disappointment left and right when they find out that they're going to be on Too Hot to Handle. But when Dre's reaction, I tell you, it is by far the best reaction that anybody's ever had. Dre, I love this guy. He's my favorite, my second favorite on the show, just because of his actions. Dre is literally crying. I mean, tears are running down his face, crying. He said, I signed up for sex on a boat. I mean, I don't know if it's crying worthy, but signing up for sex on a boat, finding out there's not going to be any sex, and there's really not a boat. I don't know. But he kind of changes his tune a little bit when he finds out there is a $200,000 prize. And then, of course, at the end of episode 1, we see Lewis make his choice, picking Hannah to sleep in his bed, making Christine not very happy with him, nor Megan, but more so Christine, because she thought it was her choice. He was hook, line, and sinker in that bed, but she wasn't. But episode 2 kicks off with Christine saying she is so horny and she's upset because she should be sleeping with Lewis. Dre asked everyone if they broke the rules, and everyone said no. Hunter at least starts sleeping, but it led to them making out in the bed together, breaking rules on night 1. Dre is preaching about how he is the guy taking charge and to keep everyone in line. We get a funny little montage of everybody else throughout the first 4 seasons that said the same thing, and it didn't end well for them either. Lana announced that the couples show The Promise will get a date on the boat together. Dr. Detective Dre is on the case, and literally nobody lasts in that role. Elise and Hunter's little conversation, literally the conversation between these two, just there's nothing between those years. Hunter, you good looking guy, he's tall, fit, all those good things, but it just seems like there's nothing there. And for the second time in 24 hours, it didn't matter that there's nothing between his ears because Elise plants it on him. Dre makes Lewis shake his hand, saying he won't do anything. Lewis wants to fuck Lana, but Lana is stopping it as Hannah is being good. Isaac and Courtney are flirting with each other, and she said she's going to try to be good. Isaac and Lewis talk this. Look, when I tell you this is by far the greatest thing that's ever happened on Too Hot to Handle, I mean it. Isaac and Lewis talk about making a pact about breaking the rules together. So if they break the rules, and if you have 10 people on the show, 4 people are breaking rules, everybody can't be mad at just one specific people or couple. They're going to be mad at 2 couples. So it's like you're counting your odds in your favor. And I'm telling you, when Isaac and Lewis are talking about making this pact and breaking the rules together, it's brilliant. So they get together and they head to Hannah and Courtney and tell them about their idea. The girls are conflicted about the money, blah, 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 blah. But, of course, they're trying to behave. But, of course, the ladies buckle. And we have makeout sessions by both parties. This was incredible. Obviously, Lana is going to be pissed. And money is going to be coming out of the bank account. But I'm telling you, I loved every moment of this. It was such a great idea. It was a great thought. Alex is making a move on Elise. Elise is enjoying the banter between them more than she is with Hunter. Dre is talking to Lana, or he thinks he's talking to Lana. 3 couples have failed Lana, so she has canceled the date for tonight. The party is about to kick off with us finding out that we have our first rule break. Megan comes out of left field and admits that she was cleaning off her bathing suit or whatever and was patting herself in that area, and it might have been a rule break, but Lana said it wasn't a rule break. Alex is begging that it isn't Elise, but she admits to kissing Hunter. Others freak out, saying it was just a kiss goodnight, but instead she admits to kissing him again by the beach. Obviously, Alex is not happy because he wishes he was kissing Elise instead of Hunter. They go back and forth. Lana announces that she had planned on letting the winning couples go on the yacht together, but then drops the bombshell that every fine is doubled this year. Every fine. Isaac announces that the 4 of them broke the rules together. They lost $36,000 in a span of less than 24 hours, and the group is pissed. But then, while everybody's mad, Christine said she's willing to blow all the money on Lewis. She's not fazed by the money. Not fazed at all. And we'll see that more and more of the first 4 episodes. Everyone is mad at our 4 amigos. Lewis got invited to the beach by Christine. And even though he wasn't going to go, he needed to hear what she has to say. She puts it on him, and he does everything in his power to resist. He tells her that he is with Hannah, and she says, "I don't care." Christine's my hero. She says, "I'll lose a little money with you right now," and his head completely turned. Like, folks, for those of you, I'm sure that you've watched the episode, but I've never seen, she said, "I'll lose money with you right now," and he went, "Woo, what?" I mean, head turned so fast, I couldn't believe it. And he said, "I can't kiss her," but she comes closer and closer, and bang! These 2 kiss. That didn't last long. And of course, he says that he's going to make a plan to talk to Hannah tomorrow. And then they're going to make the move with Christine moving into his bed. Now, she said she wanted to sleep in his bed that night. And then, of course, Lewis, being a very, very, very smart man, goes, well, let's not do that tonight because we don't want to rush the situation. I'll talk to Hannah in the morning. When I talk to Hannah in the morning, I'll break her little heart and then I'll tell her that we're going to sleep together instead. And that's when he says, I'm in another bed pickle. And again, I love Lewis. He makes a plan. Of course, he's going to talk to her in the morning, but in bed that night, as episode 2 comes to a close, Hannah is in the bed and wants to break the rules. And Lewis goes, I'm struggling again. And these two kiss. Lewis, what are you doing? What are you doing? He knows what he's doing. I love it. I love it so much. Folks, that's the breakdown recap of episodes 1 and 2 of Too Hot to Handle season 5. Like I said, episodes 3 and 4 will drop later in the week. Very, very excited to talk about those. I've seen quite a few of these episodes already, all the way up to our last few, and I cannot wait to talk more and more about this show. I love it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure to follow me across all the social media outlets. There's 5,000 of them now, but at Ricky Valair _ on the big ones of Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow me at Ricky Valair _ and all those. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. If you can, please drop a 5-star review if you're listening on iTunes or anything that has a review capabilities, and please subscribe wherever you're listening to. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys next show.